Do you know what time it is? It's market update time. We're going to have a look at the markets. We're going to have a look at silver and gold. And we're also going to have a look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing right now? Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you see in this video. Trading can cause substantial financial loss. There is no guarantees of making a profit in the markets. And this video is just to educate you and not to give you financial advice. Grab your free trading course right now. 100% free 12-hour X Factor trading course. You're going to learn things like top 13 deadly mistakes, 10K per month plan, amazing charting boundaries techniques, #1 chart reading technique, powerful reversal techniques, ultimate trading system, blast off trading system, #1 trading indicator, millionaire trader mindset, so much more. 12-hour trading course. Click the link in the description right now to get free membership access right now. Alrighty, traders, let's go straight into today's market update. Market update time. All right, John, put down the drugs. I went through cancer. I went through cancer, you know, back 10 years ago now. 10 years, my 10-year anniversary this year. So you think I'm going to go through drugs? I just love what I do. Now, let's have a quick look at what the actual market is. Is this the end? Because I see so many people saying that this is the top now. The market cannot go any further. The market's got to fall down now. It's a new year, new era. Thank you so much. Bing, bing, bong, bong. Right. All I say, guys, is that when we are looking at the markets, we're looking at the Dow Jones right now. What is the Dow Jones actually doing with us? Now, the very first thing we need to look at is we just need to look at the market itself. What is the market actually doing? It is what? It's making a high low, and a high low. It could be making a bit of a double top through here or something like that. But until it starts to make something of a downtrend, do not be fighting this uptrend, because they can keep inflating this bubble and bubble and bubble and bubble and bubble and bubble. They can keep inflating it until the inflate and still keeps going on. Make sense, guys? So do not be going against this overall market. We had a little bit of a sideways day. Not much happening in this last couple of moments, and we are going through a bit of a breather here. But remember, guys, that's exactly what the Dow Jones has done before it goes for another run. Look at the Dow Jones. All right, is this the end? Crash? Question mark? Because I see so many people still calling the crash is crash. Yes, I believe the crash is going to happen in the stock market. In fact, I think gold is actually telling us something's about to happen. But who knows when that about to happen is going to happen? What do you guys think? Do you think this is the year the market starts to really collapse? That's my opinion is, I have no opinion anymore. So look at this here, right? Sideways rally, sideways rally, sideways rally, sideways rally, sideways rally. Is this another sideways before we go through another rally? It could be, guys. It could be. We just had the tax thing done. There's still quantitative easing. They can keep inflating this thing and inflating this thing. Do not be fighting the overall trend, because it will smack you. It will smack you. Look at the Dow Jones, right? Look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq actually now reached 7,000 on the Nasdaq. 7,000. Can you believe it? Right. So 7,000 Nasdaq. But look what happened, right? And I was actually watching this on the last day of the markets through here. And as you can see, actually, let me bring up a different chart through here. Let me bring up, say, this chart right here. So it gets a bit more simpler for you guys to see, right? So this is, I was looking at this chart through here, and you can see, right, from this bottom through here to the top. Look at that. Look at it. Respect it. Now respect it. All right, you don't want to be fighting this upward channel, as you can see, right? Fighting it. We just had a small pullback, and then bam, look what happened today. It looks like this market wants to continue rallying. Now that's what we're seeing right now, right? Do not be fighting this upward trend, and especially the Nasdaq. There's nothing wrong with the Nasdaq. Look at this 52 moving average. It measures price and time. We're not too far away from the moving average, are we? No. So what is it? It's just a nice little run up, pullback, run up, pullback, run up, pullback, run up, pullback, and then boom, look at that there, nice breakaway. So I'm expecting more upside out of the Nasdaq, and therefore the FANG stocks should see quite a nice move as well too. FANG, Facebook, and all that sort of stuff. Make sense? Now, that's what I see there, guys. So don't be fighting the trend. Please do not be listening to these crash guys. Focus on the charts. Remember, guys, I want to remind you guys of this one thing right here. Charles Dow says, the price discounts everything. Forget everything else. The price discounts everything. And number two down here, what is this? What is this last bit down here? This here, a trend is assumed to be in effect. If it keeps making higher highs, it's going to keep making higher highs until it gives a definite lower high, lower low signal that it has reversed. Do not be fighting this upward trend. Okay, guys? Now, moving forward into gold and silver. Now, guys, question of the day for you guys. What's happening with gold right now? And again, if I bring up this chart down the bottom here and squeeze this chart up, with this big rally that's happening in gold. First, personally, I believe we're going to see a triple-digit gain in silver, especially in gold. I've actually still got my long-term call options, and they're coming across quite nicely. Long-term call options in gold. So, moving forward with what's actually happening with the gold price. Is the gold price having a rally because there's actually a lot of there's actually a lot of money coming out of the markets going into gold because there's a lot of nervousness out there? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think gold's rallying because it's a sign? Let me know in the chat box below. Or is gold rallying because there's just a lot of people out there, a lot of people are fearful out there, or something else? Let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion. Whether you agree with me or disagree, I don't know. Leave a comment in the chat box below and let me know what you think. But all I say, guys, if we go back to this weekly chart here, and actually let me bring up this blank chart right here, which is blank weekly chart. What do we see here, guys? And this is the only major thing we need to worry about when it comes to silver and gold. And I've been saying this this entire time, guys. And remember, price discounts everything, correct? Now, this is what the market has done through here. We've had a run up, we've had a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a lower low, a lower high, a higher high. All it's down, it's gone down, sideways, down, higher low, rally. So what's happening here? This is a higher low. And if I want to get real technical, let me see if I can bring my Fibonacci tool up here. Fibonacci tool, right? And even my Fibonacci tool on the downside says around the 62% level, held and rallied. What do you think's coming next after breaking these major high points? 1, 2 high points through there, right? New highs for the last couple of years should be coming. And after we break, especially this level through here, we should see a nice run back up to that 1600 level pretty quickly, actually. Because you see, there's actually not much between the 14 and 1550. Once it breaks that, then I would say new highs are coming. So, guys, I see a triple-digit gain coming in silver and gold, and that's what I see there right now. So do not be fighting. Always look at that higher time frame. If you're trying to trade the daily chart, look at this weekly chart to see what the overall major trend is doing. Do not be fighting that overall major trend. I've done this so many times, and one thing that's helped me, especially in the last month, guys, I must be honest, my success rate has gone through the roof, especially in the last month, right? Especially in the last month because of me just following that rule of being patient, but also never going against that overall upward trend. So if you try to short gold because gold was going down, guess what you're doing? You're fighting this overall upward trend, right? We still haven't broken this low here. So buyers still in control. Look what happened. Bam, right? Rallied right back out. So people who tried the short gold in the last couple of months are getting their heads handed to them right now. And all you have to do is not fight that overall big upward trend. Make sense, guys? I hope that does anyway. Now, let's go have a look at Bitcoin here for a minute. Let's go have a look at the daily chart on Bitcoin. I'm just going to bring up a different software here. I'm looking at investing.com for you guys. I want to look up Bitcoin, BTC/USD, Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin chart. What's happened with Bitcoin right now? We had a rally up, had a rally down, a rally up, and a rally back down, and then a rally back up, and a rally back down. Now, remember, guys, all we have to do is take the emotion out of it. What's happening with the highs and lows? Let me do this here. What's happening with the highs and lows, the peaks and troughs? Let me go to this weekly chart here for a minute, and I'm going to see what's this weekly chart here saying. Weekly chart's not really giving us anything, is it? It's not really giving us much there, is it? Let me see if I can... Bars, scale... What am I looking at? I'm looking at... All right, now forget that. All right, so really nothing to see here on this weekly chart, is there? There's really, you can see if you're looking at the technical, you can see that there's a lot of resistance up here around about that 1600. So 16,500 up to 17,000. So around about there is a lot of resistance, but there's not really much to say on the peaks and troughs. Now again, guys, that's all the market does, and that's all we need to focus on. So let's have a look here, guys, and let's actually see what the market's telling us right now, peaks and troughs. Right now, as I speak, with the Bitcoin, with nothing now saying whatever, you know what I mean? Look at this here. What do we have here? We have a high and we have a low. This here was, it's still pretty much a higher low, my point of view. There's actually a small little higher low through here, but very, very ugly. We had a low. Now we had what? We had a lower high and we had a higher low. So right now with Bitcoin, forget your emotions. Right now, if you're looking to short-term trade this here, who's in control right now? Are buyers in control? Are sellers in control? Or A, buyers in control, B, sellers in control, or C, in the chat box, put in the chat box right now, no one in control, right? As I speak right now, not what happened in the last couple of years, and not what you think is going to happen. Put in the chat box below right now. I'll give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? No one's in control. Right, because the market's not making higher highs and higher lows, upward trend. It's not making lower highs and lower lows. What is it? It's doing this sort of stuff here, right? High lows, lower lows, all that sort of stuff, squeezing up into this overall sort of triangle pattern. Now that doesn't mean we can't start getting a rally up, because we're going to start rallying above this 1600 level, guys. Then yeah, we could actually start to see a 20,000+ Bitcoin. At 20,000+ Bitcoin, that could happen as well too. But there's also the but there as well too. If we do start to break and hold here, and we start to rally back down below these lows, back below this 1200 level, you better believe, guys, and then we have a pretty nice drop back down to the 8,000, probably even down to 6,000 level, where I believe we actually could get down to if we start to break below these lows through here, this major support level. So there's two things you want to keep an eye out for with the Bitcoin market. Make sure you grab the free trading course. Also, make sure you check out my brand new book, The Flow of Success. Tap into the 19 powerful universal laws to succeed in every area in your life faster and easier than ever imagined. Make sure you check out the Facebook page. And also, if you need my help personally and urgently, you can book a 1-hour coaching call with me to help you to get on the track with your trading or anything in life that you need. So all the links are in the description, so go check out that right now.